When you were here before, you couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want the perfect body. I want a perfect soul. And I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
I say, wow, that was Haley Reinhart with Postmodern Jukebox. And we'll have a little more about Haley later, but next I want to tell you about Postmodern Jukebox, PMJ, because I think most of you are probably not familiar with them. Scott Bradley, he's the creator and founder of Postmodern Jukebox. He was the guy at the piano. He practically all by himself reduced the unemployment rate in New York. I think they started out as just a YouTube group, and a lot of good unemployed musicians and vocalists and singers in New York City, and they started out doing videos and putting them up on YouTube. Very creative arrangements. They did lots of covers of famous rock songs, other kind of music, and they didn't just cover them as they were done. They rearranged them, oftentimes in a kind of a vintage style, a swing style, and very enjoyable. And they became so successful that now they fill concert halls all over the world all of the time. They've had 1 billion views on YouTube, and there are just literally hundreds of YouTube videos of them. Check them out. I think that you will like them. And I'm going to have a clip here in a second of another one with one of the ladies singing. And this clip is good because you'll see different musicians, different style of arrangement, and so forth. They're going to cover an Aerosmith tune, and that's one of the things when he started. Every video had different musicians, different groups of instruments, different styles, different singers. Yeah, he likes those good-looking diva young gals, but he's worked with a lot of different people, guys, all different kinds of styles, and very interesting and very creative. And so I hope that you will check him out. He has made a number of people successful on their own. Haley Reinhart that you saw there at the beginning, she is one. She's on her own now. The next one you're going to see is Modern James. I think she is on her own now. And just to show you a little bit about the record, they've got lots of CDs and lots of streaming and downloads and so forth. This is a fairly recent record. The Essentials, a double LP. Over 1 billion views online. This is on the Concord label, not a gatefold, but comes with 2 real nice sleeves with lots of information, and the nice heavy inner here. Here's what their label looks like, and they're good quality, they're good sounding, and listen to Modern James in her video here, and then we'll be back for a little more discussion of Haley Reinhart.
Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got their dues to pay. Yeah, I know nobody knows where it comes or where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got to lose to know how to win.
I've probably been enjoying PMJ on YouTube for about 3 years now, but and there's lots of tunes that I really enjoyed, but the one that really grabbed me, that kind of motivated me to do this radio, was this video. This video is the one that we played at the start, Haley Reinhart doing Creep, which is a Radiohead cover. I wasn't particularly familiar with that tune, but I love that tune. I love the way she does it, and of course she's one of the ones that became successful, starting out just doing a few tunes with PMJ. She's got her own LP out now, and look at this. She's holding some vinyl on the cover of her album. The back of her album, she's got her turntable out. She's listening to some tunes. I really like her. What's That Sound, the name of this song. Got 3 original songs, and then she does lots of covers, and Scott Bradley actually is with her on a few of the tunes on this track. And on the first side here, I'm not going to go through them all. White Rabbit, everybody knows White Rabbit. And then the last tune on side B, These Boots Are Made for Walking. She does a lot of different stuff. She's got a lot of talent, and they're doing these things right. download card. Got a nice inner sleeve with lots of information. I just really like this record, well mastered. Should start out with the label in the right way. That's her label. Creep's not on this record. Creep is on the Postmodern Jukebox, the compilation record that I showed there. Those are all different people on that record. She's doing all different tunes on here, and she didn't redo something that's on the other records. So I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you saw something new that you weren't aware of, that maybe that you like. Of course, you've heard me say many times, my favorite category is female vocalists, no matter what kind of music they're singing. And so I'm always leaning towards these, but I think these are great groups, and like always, you can check them out on YouTube and see if you like any of them, and see ya. I recorded that video a few weeks ago. A lot of times I'll get ambitious on a Sunday and do 2 or 3 or 4 videos in one day. And then I have to try to find the patience to release them a little bit more slowly so everybody's not overwhelmed. And during that time, here about a week ago, this book was released. Outside the Jukebox, from the creator of Postmodern Jukebox, Scott Bradley. How I Turned My Vintage Music Obsession into a Dream Gig. He started in the basement in New York, forget which town, the Bronx, I think, and have not read the book yet. I've kind of scanned it. He did an almost hour-long video on YouTube that you can watch, where he does different tunes with different groups that he's worked with, and then little kind of advertising promotions in between each song where he advertises this book. Came out about a week ago on Amazon, and I got my copy just yesterday, and I wanted to add this on to the other video. I think this is going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to reading it. Has a little where did I see it? Right here in the front. Mick Fleetwood said Bradley found tremendous success by going his own way, and he turned his passion into a creative movement. I am learning from this read. Well, Mick Fleetwood's learned something from reading this. We can probably get something. Again, just hold it up. Not to read anything. What's the other good thing? I'm old. They print so much stuff small. Have to have my magnifying glass to read stuff. Not with my glasses. I can read this just fine. The print's big enough. We got 242 pages, a reasonably large print. I think if you got a little time off, this is one of those books you could read in one day with no problem. So again, just a little addition here to Postmodern Jukebox, and I'm looking forward to the read. See you again.